everyone. I am Jill, also known as the Traveling Toe Reader, and today is Sit Down Saturday. I have a terrible background. I'm leaving my Airbnb today and have already taken the sheets off the bed and thrown them in the wash according to the house instructions. But wanted to do Sit Down Saturday before I head off to work today. And today I was going to share with you, gosh, I think it was one of my very first attempts at stand up from my class. I modified it a little, talking about in the past, but I'm pulling it up here, and because I do not have it memorized anymore, it's been a while. So, here for your entertainment for Sit Down Saturday is my version of stand up. So, because my name is Jill, I always thought it'd be cool to find a man named Jack. So, I searched for him through my 40s while also learning the ins and outs of online dating. And what I learned from it all is that I don't know Jack. I kept trying though, and when I shopped for a man online, I was looking in my age bracket of high 40s to low 50s. You know, the price of a nice car. But online messaging can be tough. For example, one guy had actually sent me a message saying, "We should spoon soon." That's all he said. And so I wasn't impressed and told him to fork off. A big difference I found between married and single life is that neither of my husbands ever sent me a below the belt selfie. Over 20 accumulative years of marriage and not one dick pic. But 10 plus years of single life, and I could now make a large wall mural that I was calling, "Where's Your Waldo?" That's also in one of my other stand ups. And I've learned with when you write jokes, you kind of learn how to pull one joke over. And I just wanted to give that disclaimer that I'd already shared that joke, but it wraps into this little bit too. So back to Sit Down Saturday. So, out of all the online dating options out there, I preferred the challenge of Tinder. Yeah, there's married men on there claiming to have a hall pass from their wives, but I figured if their wives didn't want to have sex with them, why should I? Then there's also the married guys who only post a picture of a yacht or a mountain lodge claiming they need discretion. I assume these guys were as poor as ramen noodles, maybe with a noodle that worked the same. So I passed there also. Then there were also couples looking for a third party to join them. I also passed there because I figured, hell, it's hard enough to find a guy to make time for me without me having to sync my calendar with his wife, also. This then left the guys that lied about being single to the ones that really were. And that's where the fun began. It was like a live version of Clue. I actually met a guy on Tinder that I'm going to call Scott because, well, that was his name. And just like with Clue, we took turns asking questions without being too obvious. I wanted to know if there was any truth to anything he said. Well, he was seeing what little he could do to have sex with me. Neither one of us wanted to jump to conclusions without all the info and not win the game, though, so we kept playing. I didn't have to wait long, though, before he showed all his cards, which also meant he showed all his manhood, or lack thereof, with the proverbial dick pic. Seriously, guys, what's the thought process here? That a woman's going to see a picture of your junk and run over to hop on pop? I didn't get it, and I didn't want it. So after another picture for my Waldo wall, I wished him well and ended the game, which felt like winning. The struggle was real. So I usually just took myself on dates. I started out at Costco having dinner and light conversation with the food samplers. Then I'd go get a pedicure and a fabulous foot massage from Raoul, who didn't speak any English. And then I kept the foreplay going with my hairstylist, Henry. He didn't swing my way, but I'd never know it when he grabbed my hair at the shampoo bowl. Then it was first base having the girls manhandled during a breast exam. And when I wanted to make it a home run, I'd go see my gynecologist, Dr. Dick. Apparently, he was born to be in the business. Once I was home, I would just fall asleep snuggling with my body pillow. And if I woke the next day smiling, I'd send myself flowers. I had friends who would tell me there was obviously something missing, and I'd agree with them, but I'd tell them I'm okay with one less dick pic. My friends have tried setting me up with their single friends over the years, and the last time it happened, instead of them trying to set me up with a man, they wanted me to meet their lesbian friend. And when I said I wasn't gay, their response was, "Really, Jill? You're a fan of equality, you can't keep a man, and you dislike dick pics." So, hell, they may be onto something. I'm keeping an open mind. So, that is my version of sit down Saturday. I had to even remember what day it was. Um, I hope you all have a fabulous, amazing, terrific day. And remember to laugh and find humor in your day because humor is healing. Humor is fun. Humor makes this trip we're doing in human form so much more enjoyable. Much love, everyone. Bye bye.